Here, first of all, it's 11:68 degrees, and it seems like I've been talking about this forever, but tomorrow is finally the day. It's the Caregiver Volunteers of Central Jersey. It's the Canine Pet Therapy Fashion Show, where we're just going to have a lot of fun. And part of that show is here with me right now, Megan Ventura from Endless Possibilities, who we just had a nice little long talk about, Chopper and Maya. And Megan, you're going to be giving a seminar tomorrow on Why Does My Dog Do That? Welcome to Bob and Marianne in the morning.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I walked out into the lobby there, and I introduced myself. She goes, "Oh no, we know each other." And we had met actually about 4 years ago.
Yes.
And at that time, you were 9 months pregnant.
Yes.
You were extremely 9 months pregnant. And you looked so totally different that I had no idea that was you.
Thank you.
I was so happy to see you because you were at a place where, you know, my puppies would go to, and you took very, very good care of them. So I have a lot of respect for you.
Thank you.
Megan, now what are you going to be doing there tomorrow? Exactly. You're going to be giving a seminar. We're going to have like a Q&A.
We're going to have a table as well for people to come up and greet us because we are a full-service pet care company.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also going to do a little seminar about dog behavior, pretty much give an overview of, you know, a lot of reasons why our dogs do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, we're going to open it up for some questions about the last 10 minutes of the half-hour seminar.
Okay, so this is going to be taking place tomorrow at Tom Segura High School North. Let me give you the schedule of events, all right? 12:30, the doors will open. At 1 o'clock, I'm going to kick off the show. At 1:15, Lynette and Danielle from Caregivers are going to speak and show the video. And show what kind of video they're showing? Like on pet therapy?
Oh, about the organization.
Okay, all right. 1:30 to 2, that's going to be you. Why does my dog do that? So, listener friends, if you're coming tomorrow and you have maybe a problem with your dog, you're going to talk to Megan, and she will more than maybe help you out. So, why does my dog do that? 2 to 2:30, Kindred Souls. How to get your dog certified. Now, you also do that, too? Is that part of your...
We help dogs become prepared for the test.
Okay.
Right now, we're actually working as a company to have our own certified evaluator with Bright and Beautiful.
Right.
You actually have to have a working therapy dog for a year first before they'll certify you to be one of their evaluators. So as a company, we're in the process of doing that.
Okay, so, and then people can also ask you, maybe they have a dog at home that they think is pet therapy material. So they will come to you, talk to you about that, and see how maybe they can get their dog certified to become a pet therapist.
Absolutely, and we can help them with the training so that they can pass the test and become a therapy dog.
Okay, all right. But listener friends, keep this in mind. Do not bring your own dogs tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, as much as I would love to see them, as much as you want to be with them, as much as you love them to be there, it's just for the pet therapy dogs, and they are trained to be in crowds.
Yes.
You know, that's one thing why they go out and they visit these homes, and they're trained to be around wheelchairs, sudden movements. They are trained not to get excited and maybe relieve themselves.
People have different type of body language than we do. So a lot of therapy dogs learn how to respect and understand that and not be fearful of that.
Okay. So this is going to be tomorrow. And I'm really so happy to see you. When I walked out there and I saw you, and you look so good.
Thank you.
You look so good. How long have you been working with Caregivers?
We actually just started working with them. We weren't aware of the organization. They reached out to us when they were putting this together and asked if we wanted to be a participant, and we love that kind of good community relations. So we certainly jumped on board.
Well, this is why I got involved, too, because I was not even aware of this. I've heard of pet therapy dogs going to the hospital, but I had no idea where they came from.
Right.
I had no idea how they got from point A to point B. And then about 6-7 months ago, Caregivers asked our promotions director, would Marianne like to get involved with the pet therapy? And I said, absolutely. They told me all about it, how these pet therapy dogs come to your home free of charge. They come to the elderly. Maybe you have someone with Alzheimer's who used to have a dog, who really loved dogs. They come to you, and they spend like a half an hour and an hour. And the dogs just sit there, and it's amazing how better you feel when a dog is around you.
Absolutely. Dogs are so therapeutic, and a lot of people don't realize that this is another facet for therapy work. A lot of people just think therapy dog work is going to institutions and nursing homes, and this is not. This is a personal residential interaction, so it's certainly very different, and that's what they want to do, open the awareness up that they offer this.
Have you met any of the dogs that are going to be doing the fashion show tomorrow? Have you met any?
No, unfortunately I haven't, but I did see their model shots.
Okay.
Danielle has all poster boards with their whole little headshots, and they're adorable.
It's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be a photo op opportunity tomorrow.
Yes.
Don't forget to bring your cameras. All right, and then from 3 to 3:30 is going to be the fashion show. Exactly 3:30, you can meet the models. You can actually meet the dogs there. And you're still going to be there, so if anyone has any leftover questions, maybe, they think of something else along the line, they can talk to you, Megan.
Absolutely. They can come see us at the table, and, if we get an overwhelming response, by all means, take our number and call us, and we'll certainly take time to speak with you later after the event.
Oh, this sounds like fun. I can't wait. I'm bringing my granddaughter. I don't know if you remember my granddaughter.
Yes, you brought
do?
it, yes.
Oh, I rode with her a number of times where we were, okay? And, thank you. What was I going to say? I just got handed a note, so I got sidetracked. I apologize. What else do I want to say? What else did you want to say? What else do you want to cover?
That's pretty much it. I don't want people to be hesitant to ask questions because I know it can be overwhelming in that type of environment. People may not be comfortable, but by all means, if you're not comfortable actually speaking up when we talk at the seminar, by all means, please come to our table afterwards because it matters. Your questions matter. There's not a stupid question out there. A lot of it is just that we are a different species and we communicate very differently than our dogs. So we help you to be on the same page with that.
Now, you have 2 children at home now.
Yes.
You have a daughter and a son, okay, young, 3 and 16 months?
Yes.
Do you have any dogs?
Yes, I do. I have a 70-pound boxer pit mixed with food aggression, and I have a 60-pound German short hair who's a rescue who I just took in February.
Okay. Now, the food aggression boxer pit mix.
Mm-hmm.
In as much as you're a dog trainer, okay, do you know how to train your dog and keep him under control? The food aggression is really a big problem with a lot of dogs.
Yes.
I think there was just an incident recently. I don't know if you're aware of it. The woman that was mauled, she had 3 large dogs.
No.
Cane Corsos?
Mm-hmm.
Cane Corsos.
Right.
And there was a food aggression problem there.
Mm-hmm.
And now these were her own dogs.
Right.
Apparently she put the food down. One of the dogs attacked her. Haven't heard any more about it. But these are her own dogs that attacked her. So there are aggression problems, maybe listener friends, that you don't know that you have that are really there, of which we just spoke about one of mine.
Right.
And I have a Chihuahua, and there's an aggression problem there.
Yeah, it happens a lot. People don't realize our dogs often exhibit dominant type behavior. And if we don't intervene and fulfill that leadership role in the way our dog needs it, they will take advantage and escalate that behavior. And often it will come into a head with biting or, growl is just a signal. A bite is the next step.
Mm-hmm.
My dog started with food aggression when he went through a developmental stage at about 9 months old, when they become teenagers and really push against leadership. And I was pregnant, so my body language and my movements and the way I worked him wasn't as consistent as he needed, and he is a very dominant dog. So he started with his food aggression. I worked him very hard. My 3-year-old and my 16-month-old can pet him while he eats, and he's fine and accepts it. He's not thrilled with it, I'll be honest, because he just doesn't have that type of tolerant personality. But he knows that he has no choice because I'm going to make sure he's safe and protected and his food will still be there.
Okay, yeah, that's the problem I'm having with Chopper, too, now. As you're talking, there is a food aggression thing there.
Right.
I mean, as he's eating, his hair is up.
Oh, yeah.
And he's warning everybody, you don't come near me. And if he sees anybody else with food, and I keep him separated, I mean, I really have to watch because he's a Chihuahua.
Right.
It doesn't matter whether you've got a pit bull, a Chihuahua, or a Great Dane.
Right.
They all have aggression problems to some point.
Well, they can potentially, but because they're all individuals like we are. So you may meet some person who's really laid back and the world never bothers them and the world could fall down around them and they're still going to be, hey, life is good.
Yeah.
Some dogs are like that too. Some people and some dogs are not. They get frantic and agitated over everything, and some dogs do, and some are not as patient as others. So, this is a really good eye-opener, and Pete's going to talk about that as well. Your dogs don't always have to be therapy dogs, meaning they don't always have to be these perfect little shy, still creatures. They can be active and still be therapy dogs. It's just the type of therapy you put them in. So my Boxer Pit Mix, we actually are going to work on his therapy certification. He's certainly not a candidate for children because he doesn't have patients with children, but he shows a lot of patients with elderly people. So Canine Caregivers is actually a great forum for him for therapy dogs.
All right, so listener friends, if you do have a dog, if you have any questions tomorrow, Megan from Endless Possibilities, and who's your partner?
Tori Laddig.
Okay, we'll be there tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions, you go up to Megan, ask them, Endless Possibilities. This is all taking place tomorrow. Palms River High School North. Doors open at 12:30. I hope to see a lot of you there. And bring the kids out.
Absolutely.
Because it is going to be a lot of fun. Megan, thank you for coming in. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Tomorrow afternoon.
All right.
It's 8:22, 68 degrees. We're